Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading, and so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Capricorn. I kind of feel like somebody walked away from a relationship. It would have more than likely it did end badly on some very harsh words. Harsh words were spoken, painful words that hurt. Um, I feel like they thought there was no growth to be had here, that there was no light at the end of this pathway, and I feel like they ended it. I feel like they did not follow their heart, and now they are having second thoughts about all of this. Okay, I feel like they are questioning their own decision to end it. Okay, um, questioning perhaps whether or not they should have stuck around and put more effort, should have stuck around and tried. Um, Here we have somebody who is thinking about this situation of the Ace of Swords in reverse, and she is remembering. She has a lot of questions on her mind. She's wondering if maybe she gave up on this too soon, and maybe she should give it another try, or at least try to give it another try, um, because it did end on a bad note. All right. And so here's the telephone on top of the child. And so this is what the conversation would be about should she decide to pick up the phone, she or he. Okay, this is a general reading, so this could easily just as well be a male. It's like somebody didn't take the risk. It's like it felt risky. It's like there was a relationship that had no growth. But instead of trying to work on that issue of why it wasn't growing, they just maybe they were not accepting their responsibility in that. Maybe they weren't even willing to look at that. Maybe they were putting all the blame on the other person. So instead of sticking around and trying to work things out or even see a truth or admit to a truth, they walked away from it. Their heart said stay, you see. Their heart said stay. But their head said no, and they followed the head and not the heart. And so now I feel there's a lot of regret for that action, because look at that beautiful Ace of Cups. I feel like this person does love them and maybe sees that a little too late. Worried about failure, worried about getting hurt. I feel like somebody had a lot of emotional baggage, especially with that Knight of Swords there, and this Five of Swords over here, and this Moon, and this and this Fool. So the Fool is really well, the Fool is saying a lot. The Fool is in question here. Should he have stuck around? Should he have followed his heart? Well, all the emotional baggage he was carrying said no. There was a lot of deep repressed emotions here. This Fool here, because all decks speak differently, and this one in particular said that there was a need to let go of whatever was holding you back or holding you down and follow your heart. But they didn't do that, you see. They didn't do that because they had a bee in their bonnet. They had a trigger. There was emotional baggage here for this person. This person was angry. They got angry at something. Something triggered them. And that was enough. And angry words were spoken. We have the sword with the blood on the tip. The head of the rose was just slashed right off. off with your head. It was like that. So this is somebody that's very angry energy as well. So is this. So there was a conflict that, ended badly. Look at this. 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I had to cough. And so this person now, they didn't think about their actions. I feel like there was a trigger that was set off and they weren't thinking of anything else. So they blew a fuse. You were attacked. You didn't see it coming. And now this person is feeling like a fool for the things they said and the action they took. So how do they come back from that? And that is their biggest question. Because you can deepen this relationship. This card says that although you cannot see a light at the end of the pathway, there is one. And clearly we see that there is a light. Had they stuck around long enough, and had they been willing to actually recognize their part in things, had they been willing to stick around and work on the issue of why there was no growth. Whatever was lost to you, it will be returned to you. So, or to them, however this goes. I mean, this could be your energy, could be theirs. Something definitely is coming back around, and something will be brought to your attention from this, okay? Somebody has a lot of burdens that they would like to lay down, and well, of course, I think that you both do, but I think this person here has a lot of burdens and things on their conscience for the things they've said and done. They want to make up with you. They want another chance. I feel like this could just happen quickly, okay, at like any moment. Wanting to make up with you, sorry for the things they said, wanting to just rush back in and start over again. Words from the heart. I feel like you are going to get another chance for this relationship, especially Four of Wands is here. The makeup card is here. Ace of Cups is also here, as well as this Fool. And but you will have to get to the real issue. The real issue is the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. What set that person off? Because that's what is creating all the issues in your relationship. So you will need to find out or try to get to the root of that, where that's coming from. Okay. What sets this person off, or if it's you, what sets you off in that moment? You have to figure out how you got here if you want to really find the way out to be able to proceed. Otherwise you end up right back here again, and you don't want that. So we do have somebody who has that victim's mindset, so they have to figure out where it all began. They don't really want this ending, and they are feeling like a fool. The Hierophant is telling them, okay, so the Hierophant and the Nine of Coins, so this is about getting the bigger picture, and the Hierophant's telling them where to look. It's so simple. This is about wanting to see the bigger picture, but yet, or needing to, but yet you see she's not really looking. She's kind of playing in her flowers there. Um, what she really needs to do with the Hierophant is look inward. Okay, in her history, she will find her answers. She or he, whoever this is. And so, wanting to escape a situation, here he is. He is somebody who is secretive and who contains their emotions. In this case, they lost control of them, but typically they try to keep them under control. They've probably got some very deep repressed emotions from previous experiences, because they do have a trigger, and we learned that by the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords energy. Okay, so we know that they have a trigger or triggers from their past, and they're now sitting here feeling like a fool because one of those triggers were set off and it caused a lot of damage, and so now they have to figure out where is where, what caused that trigger, what created it, to get out of this successfully you know Currently not talking. This can also be currently like not really seeing the truth, or not wanting to, lying to oneself about what the truth really is. Wanting another opportunity. They still want this opportunity, but they need to see the truth in order to actually have it and hold it. They're emotionally troubled, and I think that this person has a troubled past, which created those triggers and makes them afraid. Tells them what to do and what not to do, and it goes against everything that the heart wants. So there's always this tug of war that goes on for this person, inside this person. And you can see here that they clearly want this opportunity with you. They want to talk to you, but they keep putting it off. Okay, so what they need to do is go and find that imbalance. There's an imbalance here in them. The heart and the mind are at war here. And they need to figure this out, find out why, and restore the balance. Okay, so here they want to go talk to you, but they keep putting it off. And I think that if this is the other person, then you are waiting for them. You want to talk to them. You want to get to the root of this. So this person needs to let go of everything that's been holding them back, weighing them down, and in order to be open to this love, in order to nourish this love and take it where their heart really wants it to go. This person needs to start listening to their heart and to face down these fears that they have, okay, and find out where they come from, and change, or at least try to change any negative thoughts they're having to more positive thinking, okay? Because what they're thinking is creating what's happening in their outside world. If they're thinking all these negative thoughts, then they're going to kind of make negative things happen. And so they must do the inner work first, and then everything else is just going to fall into balance. You will have another opportunity with this person. How long it lasts depends on the work that they do. It's basically that simple. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.